For today's trivia, I wanted to see if you knew who founded the network of camps known as Serious Fun Camps. Well, did you guess Paul Newman? You'd be correct. Paul Newman started the Serious Fun Camps nearly 30 years ago. His hope was to create a safe space for kids to escape the isolation of medical conditions and just be kids. Today, these camps have touched thousands of lives. Well, speaking of serious fun camps, we are about to have some serious fun with Roundup River Ranch camper and super teen Emmory. Hi, Emmory.
Hi.
Welcome to the show.
Well, thank you for having me.
You're very welcome. I want to talk about why have you been able to attend Roundup River Ranch?
So I have a genetic condition called Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, and it's a connective tissue disorder. So an analogy would be your body is held together by super glue, while mine is held together by Scotch tape. So that causes a bunch of medical problems.
Absolutely.
And I actually saw the flyer for it in my cardiologist's office and read about it and applied, and I got to go this past summer.
You saw the flyer for Roundup River Ranch. Okay, what have you thought so far?
This past summer was amazing. I had such a great time. I am so thankful that I got to go.
Good for you. Now, with somebody with this condition, I mean, what are some of the biggest challenges that you face?
So, Ehlers-Danlos syndrome impacts every patient differently. For me, I have a lot of problems with my GI tract, and it doesn't move. So, I am getting all my nutrition currently through a PICC line into something called TPN, which is IV nutrition.
Okay.
So it's hard because I can't do these basic things like eating or being able to be away from my backpack, all this stuff that most people don't have to worry about.
Right, and you've got your backpack here and it's full of your nutrition for the day,
Exactly.
Isn't that right? Let's talk about how Roundup River Ranch has really changed your life then.
Well, so when I found out I got to go, my whole family, we were cheering. My health problems kind of started around the time I hit puberty.
Okay.
And before that, I used to go to summer camp every summer, and it was a tradition that I looked forward to. And so I wasn't able to go when my health got pretty bad. So being able to go and have that experience and just to be a normal kid was amazing.
Which is what these camps are all about.
Exactly.
It's this super fun camp so that you can be a kid again.
Their goal is to not let medical get in the way of having fun.
Oh, I love that, and it's certainly done that for you.
For sure.
And so then how would you encourage others with serious illnesses really to look at this camp as an option for something that they can do?
I think if you have an obstacle of getting to a normal camp, this place is the place for you. They are really accommodating in terms of, for me, when I wasn't feeling great and I still wanted to go do an activity, they would let me ride a golf cart as opposed to using all my energy by walking in between.
Love that.
So they can accommodate, and they also are amazing, and every camper gets to go free of charge. And they really make sure that there's no obstacle of you getting to have this special week.
Yeah, a special time with people like you. And I love that you mentioned that it's free of charge, that the parents don't have to worry about the cost of a camp. What's been your favorite part of Roundup River Ranch?
Well, the memories. I would say I was actually in the hospital last week with a central line infection, and it's being able to look back on those good times that help you get through the rough times.
Yeah.
And the friends I made at that camp, we're still in touch. We hung out at the mall the other day.
Aww.
And I'm incredibly grateful to have been able to meet them.
And to think that you might not have met them otherwise, and they're people who really understand what you're going through.
Exactly.
Why is that important?
Chronic illness is really isolating because it's not something that a lot of people go through. So when you're at Roundup River Ranch, each week has a different condition that they cater to.
Okay.
I went during the cardiac week, so I went with other kids who had similar conditions as me, and we all kind of got each other, and it was not something we had to worry about in terms of having to pretend that you're doing okay.
How do you think you encourage kids with other serious illnesses to really live life and explore something like this Roundup River Ranch, which does so much for others?
Chronic illness is hard, and some days you'll be doing okay, and some days you really struggle, and both those are okay. Something I actually really struggle with is anxiety of like not being able to do what I think I should be doing in terms of, for me, it's comparing myself to before my health got really bad.
Sure.
So at this place, I actually got to talk to the counselors, and for them to kind of take that pressure off of me and be like, no, we've got you, was crazy. And I would love to encourage any person who is qualified to go to apply.
That's what I wanted to hear, and that's wonderful. And you gave me chills, Emmory. Thank you. You brought such great energy to the studio today, so thank you for being here.
Well, thank you again.
You're very welcome. Well, what started as a simple camp nearly 30 years ago is changing the lives of so many children and families like Emmory and her family. Roundup River Ranch allows for those with serious illnesses the chance to just be a kid. They help campers and their families enjoy the gift of extraordinary moments and lasting friendships. Join in on the serious fun of serious fun camps at roundupriverranch.org.